Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Cards BS, this series that is all about buying, selling, and discussing the Pokemon card market. Today I'm discussing my top 15 cards under $20 from the Mega Evolution block. So without any further ado, you know what to do. Go grab yourself that coffee, stay awake, be alive. Remember to like and subscribe. And let's get to it. First up, we have the Vulpix from Mega Evolution base. As you can see, it is $16 there or thereabouts, so under $20. I really love this card. I think aesthetically lovely in the fireplace, just great detail around the card as well. And if we remember, going back to Obsidian Flames, have a look at this Ninetales. There we go. That Ninetales is currently valued at $40. I know it took a long time to get there, but I kind of think this Vulpix could end up around a similar area as well, so bear that in mind. It's a lovely card. Print quality has been good. I've got a graded 10 in it as well, so if you want to grade them as well, you've probably got a good chance. Next up, I've got the Xerneas. I'm not too sure what to think about this card, but I do like the look of it. $16 there as well for the Xerneas. Will it rise? Not too sure. It stayed pretty steady from the release, which you can see is a relatively newer card from Chaos Rising, so it has time to dip yet. It has, I don't think Chaos Rising has hit that dip yet, so you can see it, there is a slight decline. So you could pick this up in a month or so for maybe a bit cheaper. Next we have Togedemaru. This is just a really cheap card, $3 I think it is currently around. It has started to slowly increase in value. And I just think it's a really cute card, and you've got one behind just speaking up, looking at the other one. I just think it's really cute, very nice, very cheap card to add to your collection. Next up we have the Vikavolt. Now I really like this Vikavolt. Again, a $3 card, $3.50, something like that. I think it should rise in value. I think it is a really nice card, and what I'm thinking about this, as it's facing downwards, we've seen a few connecting artwork cards before. I'm thinking, is it possible in future? Maybe. I'm hoping that there's a charge bug lower down on the ground looking up at the Vikavolt. We've seen it in the Flygon card. There's a Trapinch in that one. We'll actually have a look at that card later on in this list. Again, an absolute bargain of a card if you ask me. I think it looks great. Next up, another really cheap one that you can add, the Talonflame, kind of flying above the houses. This card reminds me of is the Legend ZA game, as you can run about on the rooftops and that. So maybe that is what this artist had in mind for this, and I think there is just nice detail on the lighting in this card as well. As we move on to the next one, which is the Mightyena, I really like the colouring on this card and the fact you have the pack mentality of the hyena there running towards something. We're not sure what it is. This one is an $8 card, so a bit more expensive than the other ones, but it is currently at its lowest point right now, so maybe worth picking up before it increases again. Next up, I have the Iono's Wattrel. Now, I really like this card in a weird way because I don't usually like the kind of cards that look like full arts, but there's so much color and craziness going on in this card. It kind of makes me think this is a slight look into Iono's mind and how her life is kind of chaotic, crazy, everything's here and there. And it is currently just under $12, as we've seen with the trainers Pokemon. Certain ones slightly higher value than other ones because of the Pokemon. I'm not sure if this one will rise much more. It probably will do in time if you're looking at value. Like I said, we're at $12. We are seeing a slight increase on the graph, so is it on its way up? I'm not too sure, but it is a lovely artwork, and Iono is super popular, so that's something to bear in mind when looking at this card as well. Next up, we have the Paldean Wooper, and what I love about this one is, looking back into the games, this reminds me of Scarlet and Violet, the Pokemon centers that are out in the fields and whatnot. You can see it in the background in this, and I also like Wooper's just looking straight back at you. Maybe in this artwork, Wooper is your Pokemon. You can see the little footprints there, which are pretty cool, and it is only a $4 card. Plus, if you remember this other Paldean Wooper, I'll put that on the screen right now, and compare the two artworks, which one are you picking? Because I really prefer this latest version, and that Paldea evolved It's from the Paldea Evolved set. It's currently a $12 card. That could be a positive look in the future for this Paldean Wooper. Obviously, we are quite early in its life cycle, but who's to say in a year's time this could also be a $10-12 card. Next up, I've got the Helioptile, which again is a really cute little artwork, and I love the fact you've got the moon, the stars in the background. They're looking up, maybe confused and shocked about the meteorites that are coming down. This is just under $4 as well. Very nice card indeed. You can see the little footprints in the sand as well, which is a nice touch. I just really like the look of this card, and I think it's a super cheap option. One from Mega Evolution Base, which in my opinion is one of the best base sets ever released. Maybe that's a hot take, let me know what you think. Next up, I've got Dreepy. I've discussed this in a video before. As you can see by the graph, it is at its lowest point. It came out at $50, which is crazy, but it shows that it is possible for it to get back to where it once was. I'm not usually a fan of minimalist artwork when it comes to Pokemon, but this card, I don't know why, it is quite enchanting really. Very nice, basic, colorful. It's just a great card, a bit different to what I usually go for. Currently at $10.50 at its lowest point. Looks great. Has a line in Dracloak as well, which is a similar artwork. There is another great card for you to possibly pick up if you're interested. As we come into our top 5, there is a Rowlet I picked out here. Again, $6.70 is what it's at the moment. Very nice. Again, relatively simple artwork, very minimalist, but it's very cute, and it is a starter Pokemon, so starter Pokemon's usually always popular. Rowlet does have a great line that is very well liked, so another great artwork that you could pick up for really cheap as well. $6-7. So cheap, such a great artwork for the price. In 4th place, I have picked the Crobat. There are not many Crobat cards out there. There is one from Destined Rivals, which is an SIR that sells for a pretty big price, but it has a lot of the Team Rocket's members and Golbats in the background and stuff. Looks really cool, but this one, again, I think is really interesting. We're in the city, and I think it looks great. Crobat looking very mean. We are currently at $7.40. I think that's a good price for a card like this as well. So top 3, here we are. This is the Flygon. As I mentioned it before, we have the Trapinch in the background. There is a Lotad, a Bramblegast. They're all down there looking up at Flygon, and I like the fact Trapinch is down there kind of looking up like, one day that'll be me. So it's great artwork as well. Got the beach vibes, we got the water as well. It is under $5. Such a great card for the price as well. I picked up several of these. I'll probably get some more if I can find a good little deal for them. And there we go. Let me know what you think of Flygon. This is my number 3 card, so let's move in to see what is number 2. Of course, it is Dedenne, a card I have pointed out before as well. Very cute, sitting in the tree, autumnal vibes. Again, $7.20. It's under $10. You know, I did this video for under 20, but there's very few that I've picked up that have been above $15, to be honest. Just another great artwork. And what I'm thinking is, come autumn, we're currently in June, so we've got time for this one to maybe gain in popularity come the fall, which I think could happen. I'm going to keep my eye on it. You do as well. Let me know let me know in the comments if you think this has a chance of increasing in value. It might only be $3 or $4, but you know, if you're picking it up for $7, I just think it's a great card. It looks awesome, and I think why I like Dedenne so much is I was watching the anime back then as well, when Bonnie had the Dedenne, and it was just a cute little watch part of that series, and I probably didn't watch any more Pokemon until the New Horizons came out. So yeah, a bit of a connection to Dedenne, even though it is kind of relatively just Pokemon, but you know, I got a lot of love for it, and I hope everyone else does too. And number 1, here we go. It is Cynthia's Spiritomb, and of course Cynthia is a very popular character. Not my favorite character, I'm going to be honest, but I put this at number 1 because it is currently $14, came out at $30. There is definite room for growth on this card. Also, if we look at the artwork, what attracted, when I was doing this list, what attracted me to this was the The light from Spiritomb on Cynthia's face, I think the coloring on this artwork is very cool as well. You fit both of these characters into one card, and Spiritomb is a very odd Pokemon to illustrate, I think, and they've done a really great job on this card to highlight what Spiritomb is and get those shading, the coloring like that. I just think it's a great card, and for the price, $14, come on, it's a Cynthia card as well. But like I said before, some trainer cards with certain Pokemon don't do too well on value, but I think there's a lot to this card that could at least, come on, get to $20, $25. You've seen it, Misty's Lapras recently has gone up in value to the $26 range. There's a few out there that I could point out, but that one comes to mind. There we go. That is my top 15 cards under $20 from the Mega Evolution block. I hope you enjoyed having this little look into some of these cards. They are all illustration rares, I think. I don't think I've picked out any SIRs. I didn't really look at the rarity, I just saw the cards that I enjoyed that were under $20 and put them in a list, and there we go. Let me know out of these which is your favorite. Maybe do your own top 5 from this list. That would actually be really cool to see if you did a top 5 yourself of these cards, see if you agree with me or not. Thanks again for watching, thanks for making it to the end of another video, and I will see you next time. Bye.